Going crazy alone in a day, and I don't even think, and my heart ain't the same unless I think about you. That's the only time I get sentimental. Okay, y'all. That's my Deborah Cox cover, honey. I'm sitting here watching Unsung Girl. They talking about Deborah Cox, honey. And I forgot all about that song, actually, until I saw it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, all right. So let's get into this review of the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion, okay? So let me tell you something. This reunion made me realize why I can't stand Eva's ass. Okay, and all it did was further my dislike for her. Like, she is such, oh gosh. To me, I feel like she's trying to get attention. She's trying to argue with Nene, whatever, just to get attention. So anyway, it started off or whatever, then they really didn't, to me, it really didn't start until Nene and Kenya got into it, and they were getting into it or whatever. And I didn't like how Eva jumped in trying to trying to side up with Kenya to tag team against Nene. Let me tell you something. I can't stand no co-signing ass bitch. If I'm into it with somebody and a co-signer want to join on and try to jump in or whatever, I'll say to hell with the person that I'm into it with, and me and the co-signer will go at it because I can't stand a co-signer. So that's what Eva was doing, but just to try to get in there just to get some view, just to get some ratings or whatever to get going at Nene, because she know that's what gets ratings or whatever. You got to get into it with Nene or Kenya. So they're talking or whatever. Let me see my notes here so I don't be missing nothing. So anyway, so they going back and forth or whatever. Kenya, like I said, Eva jumps in or whatever. And so then, I was on the sideline cheering who when Portia jumped in. Like, you know what? She was like, well, hold on though, Eva. I thought we weren't talking about finances. She was like, and Eva tried to say some old shit. And Portia was like, but that's what you was saying last year or whatever. And then Portia was like, well, hell, that's what we... Hold on. She was like, I think I'm talking too fast. She was like, but that's what you was saying. You said we weren't talking about finances or whatever. And then Portia was like, but you show bringing it up now. You know what I mean? And she was right. I was on the sideline like, get her, Portia. Get that bitch. I can't stand Eva. I can't stand Eva, honey. And I saw on the next episode, for the next reunion or whatever, she gonna be crying, honey, talking about, I don't want to talk about this. And I was like, oh yes, somebody made that bitch cry. I can't stand Eva, honey. And she kept talking about how she got her house or whatever, how she in her 30s or whatever. And like Portia told her, she was like, you ain't no spring chicken. Why you always talking about how your age or whatever? Girl, bye. And honey, I just don't like Eva. I just really don't like the hoe. You know what I mean? And I didn't like how, like I said, I didn't like how Eva was talking about Portia's C-section. They had showed that too, like when she had talked about Portia's C-section or whatever, and she was talking about her and Dennis on the blogs and stuff or whatever. I just feel like Eva hits below the belt, and that's what I really don't like about Eva's ass. She hits below the belt, and then she don't remember what the hell she say half the time. You know what I'm saying? She just be throwing shade and throwing shots or whatever. Like, she made a comment one time about, well, I didn't wait till later on like to have my baby. Bitch, so what? Basically shading Portia, Shamia, and Kenya. I don't like her. I just really don't like her. And she says things as if she thinks she's better than the other girls. You know what I'm saying? And bitch ain't. So anyway... So, a fan asked Nene, like, oh, honey, let me tell you something. Portia was getting in Eva's ass, and I was just loving it. Especially when she was like, shut up. She was like, Eva, shut the fuck up. Then she was like, shut up, bitch. Girl, Portia was taking the words right out of my mouth. Oh, my gosh. I love Portia for that. So, anyway, a fan asked Nene, like, she was like, when Wendy, she was like, she basically asked her about the state of their friendship, Nene and Wendy Williams, ever since, Wendy Williams felt like, Wendy felt like Nene was ambushing her on the live or whatever. And so they asked her, like, the state of her friendship with her. And I like how Nene answered that. She was like, I'm not going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Me and Wendy are friends. I'm not going to talk about it. We okay. And so Kenya chimed in, was like, y'all friendship is fake. I do not believe it's real. And she was just basically saying, like, what friend would sit up here and call you the girl over there and, shade you the way she did? And then Candy jumped in, and I just feel like Candy really ain't here for Nene. Candy think Nene full of shit. So they go in, they talking about that or whatever. She was like, she was like, I think that Nene's relationship with Wendy is beneficial to to Nene. They both kind of used each other. Girl, they was laying it out, honey. Hold on. Back, y'all. So yeah, Candy was laying that stuff on out, honey. She was just like, I think the friendship, I think they benefit off of each other. I don't think it's really a friendship for real, for real. And Kenya was saying the same thing about Wendy and Nene's friendship. And I guess they feel like they can say that because they feel like Nene be saying that about other people, whatever. And they were also saying that they felt like that her apology to Portia was fake. She was just like, they was like, and so Portia jumped in and was like, why her apology to me got to be fake? But all y'all apologize to each other and it's so genuine. And then she was like, well, Kenya, your apology to me was fake too because we're supposed to be trying to move on, but yet, you still be starting shit or whatever. The girls was going in on each other, honey, tonight. It kind of, at some points, it seemed like it was like kind of like childlike, like, because they in the squares or whatever for the social distancing or whatever. So it was just like, everybody was taking their shots at each other. But what I didn't like was, far as like, even like with Eva, bitch, you only trying to act big, bad, and tough because you bought you a house. I mean, I'm happy for you and everything, but bought you a house or whatever. And on top of that, you in the privacy of your own home. Like, I really don't like her ass. I just don't like that bitch. But anyway, so, what else happened? So yeah, Candy broke it down as far as why she think the friendship is fake. Portia says that Portia and Kenya started getting into it or whatever, and Portia was saying she had receipts of Kenya's ass being fake towards Cynthia. She was like, your friendship with Cynthia fake as hell. She was like, and I got receipts. And so Kenya was like, well, where are the receipts or whatever? So Portia was like, they was just going back and forth about who got receipts on what. You know what? It really wasn't much in this damn episode. Really, it was not. It was just a lot of going back and forth, a lot of shade being thrown or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, it really wasn't much to. It really ain't much to say here. I do feel like they had some valid points about Nene and Wendy's friendship. They really did, when they was just like, the friendship ain't real, because if it was, why would she say this to you? She shaded the fuck out of you. And which Wendy did shade the fuck out of out of Nene. She really did. Like, she shaded the shit out of her. Yeah, this my little honey, this is just a t-shirt I threw on, honey. Y'all see my hair, honey, this is my quarantine hairdo, honey. Y'all gonna have to look past this, because I ain't been able to go to the hair salon, honey. But anyway, so yeah, it really wasn't a whole lot in this episode of the reunion, the quarantine version, honey. So yeah, they really was, I didn't like how they was almost trying to go in on Nene, make this all about a Nene thing. That I didn't like. I don't like reunions like that where they got to be all ganging up on one person. That's so stupid to me, because I feel like all the ladies done did shit throughout the season or whatever. So it's like, y'all don't have to gang up on one damn person. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that was pretty much it, y'all. If I left something out, let me know. Let me know. Because there wasn't much to really talk about. Okay. Now I'm gonna finish watching this song, honey. All right, y'all. Peace.